so good to see you look beautiful.
This is great.
Stunning. Thank you. I had to step it up.
I mean,
we shut down the street.
Yeah,
you shut
I
down the
mean,
street. You're in the movie, not me. I have to tell you, I learned something in preparing for this because of you. I had no idea that the original Ursula was based off the late great Divine.
Yes.
No idea. I know that's incredible, and you have your own personal history with drag queens.
I have loved drag queens since I was in high school. I think it's one of the most joyful, irreverent, funny, fantastic sources of entertainment. We've been doing it since we've been telling stories. It's since the beginning of time. So, and I have such a love of John Waters films. It's like we just watched them on a loop all through college. And so when Little Mermaid came out, and it was before the internet, guys. I'm that old. But there was no way to I didn't know how to find out, but I was like, I am positive whoever created her look and created this character was a fan of Divine. I was like, I know it with my whole heart, and now I know it to be true. And I was like, of course she is.
I can't unsee it now.
You can't unsee it.
Wait, now who is Miss Y?
Miss Y is, I always said that was my drag. When I first started doing stand-up, I could not do it as myself. I didn't even understand how to do it. I'm not shy, but I could not go on in front of people. I also didn't know how to tell a story as myself. I truly was like, I don't get it. I don't know how to do it. But I went on as Miss Y, and I had like a lame coat on and a huge wig and crazy makeup and crazy jewelry and like sparkle tights, and I went on as Miss Y, and then I could tell any story I wanted to. So it gave me that facade and that armor that I needed to go out and be who I wanted to be for that night.
This is really a full circle moment for you to be Ursula. And I know we're not supposed to like Ursula, but there is something iconic and fascinating about her. How did you balance out like bringing those characteristics to life, but then also making her a little scary?
I think she's all things. She's a full three-dimensional character, like any great character would be. And the more time I spent with her, I really thought about not only, yes, she's incredibly funny. She's incredibly manipulative. I also thought about how damaged she is and that her family has thrown her aside and ostracized her. I thought about her not having the opportunity to have kids. And did she want kids? But she's been also 2 years in isolation with the pandemic. Was quite the research I didn't need, but I got before doing somebody who's been living in isolation. I think her mental health came into play. I think all of these things of like, what do you do if you've been isolated from the people that you love? And it's not usually a good result.